It's compelling, it's cutthroat, it's chaotic, it's clever, it's controversy and chaos, baby.
Welcome, people, to whatever episode this is. I don't know.
Maybe 73, but don't quote me.
Somewhere in
Don't
there.
know. Somewhere.
I don't know. And getting ready. Let me tell you, I hate being a manager. Let me just say that. I fucking hate it. I hate it, hate it, hate it. The whole like corporate structure thing just don't sit right with me. I fucking hate it.
It doesn't sizzle well in your spirit.
Hell no. Like, and it's so crazy, like being a person who was always like very like career driven. It's one of those things like once you get it, it's like I fucking hate this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like
this is really what I wanted.
Y'all sold me a fucking dream. I hate it. Hate it so fucking much. Do not recommend. Like,
that's low-key adulthood in general, though, if you think about it.
Yeah, it's like everything's just so ghetto. Like, I don't recommend any of this shit, actually.
Everything is ghetto. Everything is smoke and mirrors. It's just illusion.
I hate it. Like, we were sold a fucking dream. I feel like especially millennials, we were sold that dream of like, yeah, work hard and blah, blah, blah. Fuck all that. Scam.
Yeah, one thing I can say, working hard doesn't always get you
somewhere. Doesn't get you shit.
Consistency, maybe, but actually working hard, I don't know.
Gets you absolutely nothing but headaches and responsible for people that give you headaches.
Yeah.
It really is like nothing that I really desire to do anymore.
In what aspect?
In all aspects. I don't really care about being in corporate. I work because I need a job and I have bills to pay. There's no other reason. I have no desire to like ascend. None.
Yeah.
It's just like, because I just realized you get nothing. It's not like, oh, the harder you work, like it pays off. I'm like, I have not seen the payoff yet. And I have been a manager or in some kind of management role since 2017.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, okay, like getting promoted kind of just like literally it does nothing for me. It does not excite me. I don't announce it to people. I just be like, I'll tell Colin like, oh yeah, I got promoted at work, just like casual conversation. Mm-hmm. He'll announce it to people, but I'll be like, oh, well, what you do that for? I would never even be like, oh, hey guys, I got a promotion. I don't fucking care. Like, I don't remember the last time I told like even our group of friends like, oh yeah, I got promoted at work. Like I did, and it just like came and went.
Yeah, I mean, even when you tell me stuff about like your elevations and work and stuff like that, it's just kind of like, oh, this is what's going on. Like I don't really, it's really passed by night. Like okay, like whatever.
Like yeah,
But then again, I feel like we talk about your work more often, so it's kind of just like. Yeah.
It just, honestly, I don't know what switched, but I just don't be feeling it no more, like, at all.
It's because, well, I think for you, like what we've talked about before, you want to make some type of, like, change, but, like, obviously making a change is not easy to do. Like, same thing with me. Like, do I necessarily want to go back and work in HR per se? No. First of all, the job market right now sucks. So it's kind of like, if you have a job, if you're working... Keep it, suck it up, do what you need to do because it's ghetto out here. Let's just say that for one. And for two, I've come to the realization that most adults don't like their jobs. Like they don't like their jobs, whether you have a career or a job. Because I used to think like, oh well, maybe if I had a career, I would like my work life more. But no, even some of those people don't. So it's kind of like, it's really a means to an end for most of us. But I think it's because it's not necessarily you don't like what you do. It's like the corporate structure is what you don't like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And definitely. having to play those corporate games. It's very tiring and just, it's a lot. I can attest. So I get it. But I feel like for me, I'm in a place where it's like, I don't even know what it is that I necessarily want to do in the corporate space anymore. Every time I think I know, something happens and it's like, actually, maybe this is not for you. Actually, maybe this is not what you want. And it's like, okay, well, God, you're going to give me some other, like, right. Now what? Like, are you going to give me some other sign or messaging? Because you just keep saying, no, this is not it. But you're not telling me what it is. So now what? You know?
Yeah. So, and I feel like maybe that's it is I'm just like, okay, I did it. But I feel like I'm like that with everything in my life. Once I do it, it's kind of
you're
like,
over it.
I'm over this shit. I'm so over
tired, Grandpa.
Literally every fucking day. Like Teams gives me PTSD. I don't want to hear that sound. I just don't care. I don't want you bothering me. I don't want people messaging me at first thing in the morning. Like first thing in the morning, you blowing me up with an issue. Leave me alone.
Yeah.
I
But I also
don't actually want to resolve it. I don't care.
I think this is like on a regular like adult who works in corporate type of issue, but I think it's also like a mom issue because when you're a manager at work, it's almost like feeling like you're a mom, or not even just a manager. Even me working in admin and HR, it's like you're almost mothering people in a sense and guiding people in a sense. Like, and as a
Yes.
woman, you have to do it in some sort of way. If we were men, we would probably be going about this in a completely different way, which would give us a completely different outlook. But it's like you go to work and you're mothering. You come home and you're mothering. You don't, there's really no such thing as turn off unless like it's a weekend where like you don't have your kid with you. And how often do we have weekends, like full time periods where we don't have our kids? That's why when Monday morning come, I can't wait to send my kid to daycare. I don't give a damn. You're going. Because, and I also feel like for me it's different because my child, she's with your mom. Like she's in an environment where it's like extended family. So I know once I drop her off at 8:30 or whatever time, I don't have to worry about this kid. Where some parents, they drop their kids off at daycare and they're still worried about their kid. I don't got to worry about my kid. I'm sorry. If your mama call me, fine. But like 9 times out of 10, a lot of times when she calls me during daycare hours, it's not even about daycare or about my kid. It's about some completely other stuff. So I'm lucky to even be in that position where like I don't have to constantly have anxiety and worry about my kid and their whereabouts and if they're okay all day. Now, when my child actually starts going to school, I already know I'm going to be the mom that puts an air tag in my kid's shit. Like I already know how I am.
Harper got an air tag in her bag. I do not care. I don't care. We put an air tag on that kid because she'll be down the street. No, I need to know where she is at all times and make sure she's in that schoolhouse when she's supposed to be.
Yeah. So like for me, it's like I enjoy that, you know, having to be able to not have to worry about like, you know,
your well-being. Yeah. And I think that's a good like analogy for it because that's definitely what I feel like. Like I feel like I am repeating myself over and over and over again, like I'm dealing with children.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, hello. Sometimes I just want to be like, we already did this. I'm not giving you the answer again. Like we did this already. Go figure it out and don't come back to me. That's a lot of what it is. Is it's so much being in management is so much babying other people who don't do their jobs. And sometimes it's also like knowing the people who don't do their jobs, that they still have a job. It's like, what the fuck?
And you can't get rid of them.
And you can't do anything.
And you're still going to have to do their job or do something to make sure that shit stays afloat. Yeah.
Like I still have to deal with the incompetence. Their incompetence is my incompetence. So it's like, no, I already told them what to do. I have to answer for it no matter what. And
they also know that. That's why they keep doing it because they know Miss Fix It, Miss Cleanup don't have a choice but to clean it up. So it is what it is. And if they... and if you can't really reprimand them in a way that is, you know, feasible, not even feasible, but in a way that's like going to have any impact, it's kind of just like, well, what are you supposed to do about it?
Yeah. And that's kind of just like where I am. It's like exhausting, but I do it because I need money. Otherwise, because if it was like if you could do anything, it would never be corporate. It's just so ridiculous. It's so much babying and hand holding and just constant what the fuck. I want like a what the fuck counter of how many times a day I say that because I know it would be off the charts. Like the amount of times that I just be like, huh? What the fuck are we talking about here?
Mm-hmm.
Or it's like you can be good at your job, but then you're expected to help other people be good at their job. And I'm like, but no, nobody helped me. I had to figure that shit out. You go figure it out.
And not only that, I do
don't
think that like
help. I don't want to.
But I think also like we're in a weird space because there's like two different types of millennials essentially. It's like the millennials that have the old school work ethic because that's how we were taught, and then the millennials that are like more like the Gen Z where it's like, I don't need this job needs me. You know what I mean? And so like they're way more passive about their work ethic and work production because they are come with the mindset, especially since COVID, like, oh, well, I'll just go pick up and find another job. Or, you know, that constant, like, I don't really need to produce at work because the minute it's time for me to jump ship, I'm just going to jump ship and not even care. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And it's like, I'm in that middle ground, I feel like. Because I am quit a job.
Yeah, but within reason, not for every little inconvenience.
Yes, for like I will quit some shit because I'm just like, yeah, I can't. I've tried my best, I've tried my hardest, and it's just not working. And or I just feel like, okay, I'm not being valued enough. I know I can go make more somewhere else. So that's kind of just like some instances. And then other instances, it's like I have a really good work ethic. I mean, I always have. I've had a career since before I graduated college. So it's like sometimes it's annoying because I find that there are a lot of people who don't have any work ethic, and it's just like, bro, come on. And then like my personality type, I don't do well with those kind of people. And
yeah, which is why I don't.
It's like you don't always get to like the people that you work with. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, great, you gave me this person that has zero common sense, no work ethic, and me, I'm killing myself. And for what?
Yeah, it's always the for what. Because then once it gets down to it, it's like, am I being rewarded for all of this?
No.
And my regular paycheck, that's not a reward. What about the other incentives? Sorry, I have a lot of gas. It's the pregnancy, but.
And even like promotional opportunities, I have not found one where I'm just like, oh, this was really worth all the extra headache that came with it. It's just like, so it's like that kind of thing about the corporate structure pisses me off. It's like no matter how long you've been there or what you do, it's like you'll never ever be compensated or rewarded for it. It's like, so that part I do get. Like in order to move up, make more money, whatever it is that you're looking for, you got to go somewhere else. You're never going to get it at the same company. So that whole like, oh, stay here, work hard. People are like, they've been here 25 years. I don't give a fuck. I will never be at a job 25 years.
Yeah, unless... Yeah, I mean, not in this day and age.
Because it's just like, I've seen it way too many times that it's just like, it doesn't matter. You always have to be able to, jump ship and leave in order to kind of like save yourself. But it just be exhausting. And sometimes it really just be taking like a mental toll on me. And I feel like this week was that week. Like I have just been unenthused about literally everything. I've been tired as fuck. Like I just wake up and I want to go back to sleep.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to do anything. I have an attitude anytime, like an email is just like, oh God, why are you emailing me? Don't email me, please. I'm not here.
Do you think it's also maybe like the end of the summer blues? Because I feel like for me, it always gets to a part of the summer, like the end, where I'm just like, can summer just be over and start fall so I can have like a normal structure, get ready for holiday season? Like I'm over it.
No, like, because honestly, the start of school is easier for me because there's less stuff that I have to do during the day. Like for the most part.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like the end of the summer part is always like less cut to the fall. So like with school starting, that's like a more structured day. Like, between this time.
But I would think I would feel like more relief. Like, whew, okay. Summer is summer is over. This is the last week. And I just feel like I don't even care about that. Like, yeah, I want her to go back to school because like she needs something to do all day. And sometimes like I just don't have the capacity with work to give her all of that attention. Or I'm like trying to split my time and I'm just literally have no time to split. Because also like July is my super busy time. So I need you to go to school because I literally just don't have anything to give you right now. Because there's so much other stuff that I have to do from other people that aren't holding their weight. So it takes my attention away. It takes more of my mental capacity to deal with people who are adults than it takes to deal with a 7-year-old.
Yeah.
And that part just kills me every time. It's like, why is this harder than dealing with a 7-year-old? Because I feel like if I didn't have work, like the summer would be fine. Like we would go find shit to do all day long. Like we would do shit. So it's like I don't really care about that part, but I think I'm just like at my wit's end of people, and I need just like a reset because I feel that like feeling of like spazzing out approaching, and I'm like, y'all don't fucking leave me alone. Curse all y'all out. Because I just
turn it up in its hole.
Yes, like I just want you to leave me alone. So it's like I've tried to come up with different methods to alleviate, I guess, my stress level. So we'll see how it goes. I mean, it all boils down to me kind of still hand-holding people and giving them instructions on how to do their regular jobs without always saying, hey, can you help me? Hey, can you help me? Hey, I don't know what this is. I don't know what to do. and me having to always fix it. And I'm like, look, we're going to do this one time and one last time only.
Yeah.
After this, I don't want this question again.
You know what they say? The worst thing you could do is become important at your job.
God. And I always seem to fuck around and be important. And I'm just like, why? What are these people doing that don't be important, that just get to coast along? What are they doing that I'm not?
Simply just doing their job, the bare minimum.
They don't even be doing their fucking jobs. That'd be the thing. I'd be like, the bare minimum is doing the work. I just like, that's your work. Why am I still doing this work? And that whole like, oh, when you get in management, you do less work. Fuck no. I do more work now because now I'm responsible for other people's work.
Yeah, when other people's not doing said work, it's like, well, it has to get done.
And I'm the manager, so I'm the one that has to answer for it. And you can't be like, when they ask you, oh, well, what happened? Can't throw them under the bus. Like, I really be wanting to. I'm like, well, such and such ain't did their shit. So I don't know what you want me to do about that.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's my annoying rant, but I want to get my attitude together.
It's okay, sister. You gotta let it out sometimes. Better out than in, they say.
Okay, Shrek.
Oh my God, did you see that meme? Did I send it to you or my dad? I don't know. I sent it to somebody. I just be sending y'all random stuff. Whoever answers. I really don't even be caring. But that's just what I do. But did you see like who Shrek was like based off of? That meme? Did I send that to you?
No.
I'll send it to you. But like, oh my gosh, like there was somebody in real life that looked like this. Oh my God, I feel so bad. But
and somebody made a movie about it? Yo, that's foul. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's actually,
you know what? Let me find it now while we're talking about it.
That is actually very diabolical, because imagine somebody tell you like you're Shrek and you are Shrek.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it on the screen. That's the real Shrek.
No. Okay, I would have never.
Yeah. So just if you ever in your life wake up thinking, oh my God, I look like Princess Fiona, because I had that moment. My nose is finally starting to spread due to pregnancy. It's definitely not as bad as my first pregnancy, but it's finally starting to spread. The lip fillers didn't come in yet, but slowly approaching. It's slowly approaching. But yeah, so if you ever wake up feeling like I look like an ogre, there's really somebody that looks like Shrek, the ogre. So
you know, every day you learn something new.
Yep. And life ain't all that bad now, is it?
It's not. It's not. Okay. So that is work bothering me right now.
It's okay. I decided to do like a like half cut crease little thing like I used to do back in the day. I want to start like doing my makeup like 2016 again. Maybe not every day.
Me too. Are we like, yeah, give me some color. Give me something that I can't do the boring shit no more. No more. I can't do it. I can't take it. I'm tired of boring ass brands. I'm just tired of everybody just giving us nothing. Lackluster everything. Like, I haven't been as excited about a makeup drop in a month of fucking Sundays. I don't know what it is. Well, I think it's just because that whole like COVID process of everything's like tan and neutral and all that shit. Like, it's so annoying and like boring to me.
Yeah, but I feel like COVID and that clean girl aesthetic bullshit
ruined everything.
We talked about this before, but that's my story and I'm sticking to it. And I'm not going to continue to fall into that deep dark hole of makeup boredom. I feel like makeup therapy for me really was an outlet and a thing. And I want to start doing it again.
Yeah. Which is also kind of like why I don't throw any palettes away, really. Because
I haven't thrown a palette away, and I'm lying. When I moved 2 years ago, I did throw away some of those BH Cosmetic jumps.
Yes, like the starter packs. Yes, yeah. I've moved on from the starter packs. Yeah. But some shit, like
I still got some Morphes in there. Yeah. Some of the other ones, out the door you gotta go, beach. Sorry.
Like some palettes that I'm like, girl, this shit was ashy then, is ashy now.
Yeah. Trash it. Like, what was I thinking of?
We weren't. That's all we had.
You're right. You know what's crazy? I feel like even though we were in the era of like ashy makeup, when I look back at my pictures, my makeup was never ashy per se. You could just tell when I was using too much powder, but it was never ashy. Like, it didn't give James Charles, sister.
Girl.
It didn't.
You know, like certain people I forgot like existed, and he was one of them until you just brought that up.
I'm not gonna lie, I still keep up with him.
Okay.
I do. I don't know what it is, but I don't necessarily like his personality, but I'd be liking the content he put out. And I feel like all the other makeup OGs that I loved during that time period, they don't really put out content like that. Patrick Star, anytime he puts out content, is always about one size or some type of collab. Like, I get it, you have to promote your brand, but like, it's not fun to me. I feel like James Charles is the only one that still does like fun makeup content. And I hate the fact that I have to say that, but it is true. Even like, think about the black makeup girlies, Makeup Shayla. When the last time you seen Makeup Shayla do goddamn makeup? Okay. Jackie Aina, she does makeup, but normally it's when she's talking about like a super serious topic, like a sit down video. And it's the same type of look, which I don't mind. I still watch it because I like that look from her. But sometimes I don't want to hear such a, like, serious topic all the time.
Yeah.
Raven Elise doesn't do makeup anymore.
Yeah,
Alyssa Ashley doesn't really do makeup anymore. Like, you might get some good skincare or like little tips and tricks from her on TikTok, but that's about it. Nikki Tutorials just be selling her products. She don't really do too much fun makeup. Maybe short form, but not long form. Even my girl Aaliyah J don't be doing makeup for real no more. Like, all the makeup girlies we used to sit down and watch religiously don't be doing makeup no more. They be doing other content. And I get it, because you have to go with the times, because this is your job.
Right.
But for somebody who was like actually a fan of the YouTubes,
yeah, that's kind of like gone out the window now.
Mhm.
I hate that. Hate that for us. Hate it
that for us. So I'm like, I'm just gonna start doing it on my own. But yeah. Okay, I think my concealer is dry. I mean, not concealer. I've been having such pregnancy brain. I've just been saying stuff that like doesn't even make sense, but it makes sense in my head until it comes out. So bad. So
Yeah.
bad. Oh, today I'm officially 23 weeks.
Congratulations.
Thanks. Let's look at the app so it can tell me what the baby size is now, according to this. Okay, it says your baby is now 11 inches and 1.3 pounds, is as big as a carrot. I'm pretty sure my baby's probably bigger than that. Packing a punch. Those little arms and legs are packing more of a punch these days. Absolutely. You might even see them poke through from the outside. Yeah, and the rib cage and the bladder. I had to change my belly button ring because now my innie done already went to an outie. Yep. But now it says I have 17 weeks to go, even though probably really be like 16, maybe 15. We'll see.
Almost there, sister. Most there.
And the weeks are kind of going by fast. The days, not so much. The weeks, yeah. But I'm scrolling through our Instagram DMs, and I really do be sending you the most outlandish, crazy shit.
You quite literally do. Like, there's people that send me DMs on Instagram. They're all over the place.
Yeah.
They're quite literally all over the place. And I just like, did you see it? Like, hell no. I didn't fucking see it. Did you tell me you sent it to me? Because I don't check. Like, when I tell you Instagram, I don't know. It's like an odd place over there. And I don't
normally get my notification for Instagram DMs. So like, there's certain people that I just know to check because I know they probably have sent me something. Like, I know for a fact that at some point my mom has probably sent me something on Instagram DM, or somebody done sent me something. But the notifications don't be coming in the way that they should for whatever reason.
App sucks.
That it does.
The app sucks. But so I know, like, Love Island, when I tell you the Love Island drama just keeps fucking coming. It's nothing to even like, we can't even like get into all of it because it's just like, it's a daily occurrence of so much shit happening. However, I did want to get your thoughts on this one thing specifically. So I'm sure you saw that video of Jeremiah being followed by Huda fans in wherever he was at the mall.
I didn't, but he's the one person that, for some reason, he doesn't come up on my Sims board. The algorithm must know that I'm not interested in him. I don't know.
Okay, so basically there's this video of him, and I guess he's with a friend or something like that. And he's just walking around the mall. And they are literally being chased through the mall. Like, you remember how, like, when celebrities, like teen celebrities used to go to the mall and people would, like, chase after them?
Yeah.
It was like that.
Are these teenagers or are these grown people?
Yes, these are teenagers.
Okay.
Like 12, like let's say 12 to 14.
Okay.
They look very young, and he is just like, yo, stop.
Mm-hmm.
They're following him everywhere. And it got me to thinking, honestly, like, why are kids watching Love Island? Like, you can't say
that. That's hypocritical.
How?
Why were we watching Flavor of Love and I Love New York and all these
But
other shows?
I'm not even finished. Like, we had other things to watch.
Okay,
We
yeah,
had
they do too.
like we had no, they don't. What do they have to watch that's not adult? There's no separation in anything. There's no separation between like even stores. Like I don't go
Okay, the stores,
Sephora.
yes.
I don't go to Sephora anymore. I really don't like
Yeah.
shopping in the mall because why am I in the same place as a 10-year-old, as a 12-year-old? Why are we in the same fucking store? I don't like
it's not a place of solace
yes, like
anymore.
I'm trying to get away from these kids. Like I'm literally looking up what time do y'all open? Y'all open at 10 a.m. I'm about to be at the store at 10 because I want a pleasant shopping experience. I don't want all these teenage kids running around, knocking products off everywhere, digging in the products. Like it's just disgusting. Store is a disgusting place now.
I think all like one, there was a point where kids wasn't going to the mall anymore, and I feel like summertime obviously ramped it up. Like they're in the mall because they have nowhere else to be, which I get. But their behavior in the mall is terrible, and that's why I feel like a lot of these malls, especially like in Maryland or even like in Baltimore and stuff like that, I've heard that they've have curfews and restrictions on what times these kids could be in the malls without supervision. But I went to the mall in Virginia with my grandma last week, and there's these teenage boys in JCPenney's. Now, what the hell y'all doing in the pennies? But they're in the pennies taking random women's articles, literally the missus section. Like I said, I was with my grandma. Taking items out the missus section and purposefully making the alarm go off. And the workers couldn't do anything about it. Security was like non-existent. And it's like a whole bunch of older women working at JCPenney's. They're just sitting there looking frustrated. And I'm just like, yo, I promise you, when my kids get this age, if I ever hear that they're going to the mall and doing some shit like this, I promise you, I'll just say that. But I do feel like I don't know. I feel like there aren't any teenage celebrities per se.
Because there's nothing for them.
There's no real teen culture. So I do agree with that.
Exactly. There's no teen culture. So it's like we're in such a mix. Like even the age range of Love Island. Like you don't even have Love Island. Does it come on cable? Where the fuck does Love Island come on?
Peacock.
Only on Peacock. So a whole separate app. And most people only have Peacock to watch Love. I don't open Peacock any other time. Unless it has to be like an exclusive show on there. So you have to ask your parent to get this for you just to watch this. But there's nothing for them. And we're so blended, and I feel like that's a lot of the problem. Where is the Pretty Little Liars? Where is the Degrassi? Where is the shit that is like not baby content, not cartoons, but it's like
they're adolescent.
Yeah, it's like they're adolescents. They're coming of age. They don't have no one-on-one. They don't have anything.
They got Euphoria. They got
and Euphoria is not a children, and that's what I'm saying. Euphoria is not a children's show. If you really think about the cast of Love Island, it's not a children's show. It's not for young people. So you have like these grown ass adults being followed by 12-year-olds. It's like why at 12 years old, as a 12, 13, 14-year-old, is Huda your role model? What are we talking about here? There's got to be some separation, and I don't know what happened to it, but we need to bring back.
Yeah, I mean, I do feel like when I was that age, like middle school and all that stuff, I definitely was into the more teenage / young adult things, but I also was watching That's So Raven too. So I had duality, you know what I mean? But so I do get what you're saying because there's no sense of duality. But I feel like
even That's So Raven, I don't feel like that was like a 7-year-old wasn't really watching. That's so that was more so for the older Disney kids.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. What year? I don't know. Yeah, you're probably right. But I do think that there is no levels. It's just like cartoons like Bluey and baby stuff and Disney this, that, and the third. And then it's just straight adult content. There's no TV content for that middle ground.
Exactly.
Or even coming of age, like you said, like Degrassi. And even some people wasn't even allowed to watch that.
Yeah, because I mean, like, it definitely was like more mature content, but those are things that were actually happening in schools. Like, this is really what teenagers are going through and experiencing. Love Island is not what y'all are experiencing.
Yeah, but I also think that like when I first started watching Love Island, and it was like in the UK, it definitely came on after hours. But then again, technically, Love Island comes on at 9 o'clock. In TV standards, that is after
That is
hours.
after hours. It's not going to come on at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. It's like, it is an after hours thing.
Yeah.
It used to be like, that's a Raven. Oh, this is coming on at 7 o'clock. This is coming
Mhm.
on at 8 o'clock. If something premiered at 9 o'clock or later, it was for older kids,
Adult,
you know,
mature.
whatever. It wasn't for younger kids.
Yeah, that is true.
And I'm just like, we need some separation. Like, there needs to be like things for kids or teenage, like coming of age. Like, everything needs to have its own buckets. It can't just be baby content and adults.
Yeah, I agree.
Because they're not adults. Like, if Harper was a teenager, I don't know if I'd be like, yeah, sit down and watch Love Island. No.
No. See, I'm just thinking because I don't want to be a hypocrite. Because when I was a
I don't
kid,
give a fuck. I wasn't my parent.
yeah, but I'm just saying, when I was a kid, like when I was like 6 years old, my favorite movie was Stella Gotta Go Back. You know? So,
And I guarantee your mama wasn't like, here, sit down and let me put this movie on for you.
no,
Now,
but she didn't tell me to turn it off.
How you watched it?
I just put it on. We had the VHS. I put it on. We ain't had cable.
Yeah, like, we
Like,
also had How to Be a Player. And my mama damn sure wasn't like,
I love that
seen
movie.
it.
I watched
Yes.
it.
I seen it as a kid, but there's content for us. We were just watching shit we shouldn't have been watching, just like
Right.
any kid does. But this isn't
Yeah.
like our sole form of
Yeah,
media,
I agree.
TV. Like, this wasn't our sole form. We had other shit to watch.
Mm-hmm. I was just a nosy ass kid. I was going to watch it regardless. But no, my parents weren't encouraging me to watch said content. I was just watching it because I wanted to. And whether they knew or not, I'm pretty sure they did know, but they ain't say turn it off. And even if they did, if I really wanted to watch it, I probably would have did it anyway.
Yeah, but I
That's
guess
what kids do.
Yeah, because I guess, I mean, the point is that there was other things for you to watch.
Yeah.
There was other content. There was
But then
other.
that makes me wonder. I'm like, maybe we should phone a friend. We do have a friend that has a preteenish child. And I wonder if they do have things to watch and they just choose not to watch those things or what. Because I'm like, I don't have any people within that age group in my life yet. So
Yeah.
I'm wondering if I'm just making an assumption or not. I think our assumptions are correct, but
I don't think they got shit.
hold on, let's phone a friend. Let's see if she picks up. She may not. Next caller. She may not answer. She might be working like a normal.
Hey, see.
You at work, girl.
Girl, yeah. What's
Okay,
going on?
well, you are on Controversy and Chaos podcast. Technically, this is our first guest caller. You are someone that has a teeny bopper child. We don't yet have teeny boppers, right? But we think our assumption about preteen and teenage culture is correct. So you let us know your thoughts. Do they have content and like shows to watch, like how we used to watch Degrassi and like Teen Nick and things like that? Do they have shows and things, or are they just straight up watching baddies and all the stuff that we watch? Like, do they have options and just choose not to watch those things? Or do they not have like any options for real?
You know, that's actually a really good question because for the most part, Zayana kind of tunes into what I tune into, except for she watches like the streamers. So she watches Kai Cenat.
Okay, so
I can't even think of everybody else. She used to watch The Summer I Turned Pretty, but she was really into the book. But I don't know if that's like more so like a teenage demographic. But that's a good question.
So
I don't think they have.
So maybe they don't have
for them.
Because basically,
Yeah,
like,
I don't think so. I think they're more so just blended into us.
And that's the problemo. That's the problem we in now.
Yes,
Like,
because it's just like they don't know how to act. There's so much stuff now, especially with like streaming. I feel like there's so much that's not filtered. Whereas like if something used to come on TV, even like Flavor of Love, it was still watered down for TV because you couldn't show certain things on TV. You couldn't say certain things on TV. But now they're streaming. You can show, say, do whatever because it only comes on a streaming service. It's not on like
and honestly, a streamer, all they doing is not all, but anybody could be a streamer. We could stream right now. We can go on Twitch and say that, all right, now we're streaming, guys, and we're doing IRL in real life content. I be keeping up, you know what I'm saying? I be knowing a little bit. And that's where the coins be. So I do feel like the Kai Cenats and all those people.
Funny Mike is her favorite.
Oh my God, why do we like the same people? Is this appropriate? But yeah, Funny Mike, I mean, Yeah, but see, these are also people who are around during like the Vine YouTube era that now are streamers, and they're closer to our age group than actual teenage. You know, who's
Well, not
calling?
Casanat. That ain't our age group.
Yeah, no, Casanat, he's what, 22?
Yeah, that's that's not
Yeah.
our age.
Yeah, but some of those people blend in. Like Funny Mike is at least 27, 28.
Yep. And he got the teenagers going crazy.
Yeah, but that's because he has catchy music. He does like the little family content stuff. Oh my god, you think him and Jalea going to break up?
Oh my god.
Are you asking me, girl?
I need to talk to Zayana. See, this is the problem.
Like, no, see, you are part of the problem. We talking about we need separation, and you talking about I need to call Dayon. No, you don't. You don't.
I don't. But like, I don't know. I feel torn about it because I could definitely see myself. I was a teenager, a preteen, and a kid that was in grown folks' business. I told y'all a million times. My favorite show when I was growing up was the Jeffersons, Cosby Show, Good Times. I asked my mom what VD was, okay, because I saw it on Good Times. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I also watch kids' content. So I think if there's duality, I don't mind. Like, I'm not going to be mad at my kid if they watch some of the things that I watch, but I do think that there needs to be duality. And I also think the problem with that is that a lot of these, especially teenage girls, how they look, how they do their makeup, how they dress, is too close to what we do. And I feel like there's no duality. It's one thing to watch the shows, but when you looking and dressing and acting like you grown, that's, yeah.
But it's like everything with them. Like, you know, they play Roblox. So then one of the games in Roblox is baddies.
What?
See?
They got baddies Roblox?
Yes, girl. They have so many different things. Like, yesterday they was playing Roblox, and she was playing something about not being trapped in the desert for 99 days. And she's like, yes, it really happened to like a group of teenagers.
What?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Maybe I need to tap in and do some research because I did not know all that.
I
thought Roblox was like Minecraft. I'm sorry.
Roblox has so many different
versions.
Anyway, well, thank you, Yana, for your input. We won't hold you hostage any longer. Maybe one day you'll come on the podcast for real. But
yes, thank you, ladies.
We'll talk to you later, baby.
Bye.
All right, bye.
But yeah, see, they don't have nothing. And everything is just bleeding into, and I'm sorry, but we need parental controls back.
Yeah. But see, the problem with that is we do have parental controls, but some of these parents don't be parental controlling. What's the point of having a passcode and you're just going to give your kid the passcode?
No, that's what I'm saying. You need to watch what your kids are watching because there's no way a child should be watching Euphoria. That's not a children's show.
I wouldn't allow my kid to watch it.
Exactly. They're depicting teenagers, but they're depicting way more shit that should not be. Your child should not be watching this. Your child should not be trying to. Yes, they should not be trying to copy Maddie's outfits and the, whatever character Sydney Sweeney plays. They shouldn't be trying to emulate that. No.
Yeah, I agree.
We need separation because it's just insane. And even for certain shit, it's just not for them.
It's not.
Yes, everybody's gonna watch it that it is inappropriate at some point in their life. Flavor of Love, really, we should not have been watching it, but we were. And even then, I feel like the shit that they were doing and showing on there, outside of them like making out, it was not to the level of the shit that be going on right now.
Absolutely not, because Viacom,
like even now as an adult, I'd be like, "Yo, what the fuck am I watching? What's happening here?"
Especially on Love Island, sometimes like some of them challenges, I'm like, "This is soft porn." Like y'all are just
especially this last season. It was just like
they was freaked out for real.
It was too much. Like certain things, I'm like, I'm disgusted looking at this. So I could only imagine a teenage mind, an undeveloped frontal lobe, and it's the carrying on that they watching.
Yeah.
So this is the behavior that they're emulating. And the people that they are following and fans of is like, no, that's actually not a person that you should be following or be a fan of or trying to behave like. They're actually a menace and they're unwell.
Yeah. But even with that goes back to a conversation we had previously about like, I guess celebrities and people in the media being role models, like the conversation we had about like Sexy Red and all that stuff. Like, no, they should not be your kids' role models or people that they look up to. But I don't know. It's like, I think it's kind of, it's a weird thing because when you even think about like being a millennial, right? And coming from like, let's say, like, for example, we came from teenage parents. I was definitely listening to what my mom was listening to, which is why now I love 90s R&B and like Little Kim and all these things. I also knew better than to try to emulate and say and do certain things. It was just kind of like, let me shut up and enjoy this content before I get in trouble. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was like that. So,
yeah, and then also like music content was a little bit different because it wasn't so like, yes, it was sexual, but it was kind of like a sexual innuendo. Like you had to put the pieces together to try to figure it out. And really, as a kid, you ain't really know what the fuck they was talking about.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's just kind of like, yeah, it's like I'm singing it, but I have no clue what this means. And now, as some songs you listen to as an adult, be like, that's what I was singing as a child.
Yeah, there's only like a few songs that is like super explicit to the point where it's like, yeah,
like Peaches and Cream as a kid. I never put it two and two. I don't know what they're talking about, but music now would have like it would have been explicitly spelled out what we talking about.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's just like, we need some decorum.
That's on the parents.
Yeah, definitely. It's like you have to do more of a job now of what like censoring because there's so much shit everywhere. And I will say, like, even like kids YouTube is horrible with the way that you can set up parental controls. It's terrible.
Yeah, that I've learned. Because why my kid randomly, what's it called? Sprunky
is not for kids, and it's everywhere. There's thousands of pages, so it's like you can't block it because it's always going to come up. There'll be somebody else doing a page. It's like, why are you having like evil kids characters? Like, why is there an evil Bluey? This is like, if kids are looking at it and they're gonna click on it because it's like, oh, that's Bluey, and then when they start watching it, and then they're so entranced by it that they can't even turn away. It is like Sprunky is not for kids at all.
Yeah. So Celine is into watching the cartoons, but also taking it a step further and watching like the role play of the cartoons, like what people like using the figurines to do storylines, because she does that like in real life. Like even with her baby dolls, she'll watch people play with Baby Alive and then also play with her Baby Alive at the same time. And sometimes I'll be like, turn off your iPad, call Harper, y'all can play together via iPad, whatever. But then it's just like, whatever. So every so often I'll look over, see what she's looking at, and sometimes she's like, Mommy, I'm scared. I'm looking, I'm like, what you scared for? It's Bluey. So I look, God daggone Sprunky. I said, block.
It's not Bluey.
I said, So recently that has definitely been popping up, and I'm just like, what?
And it's like, it gets suggested out of nowhere. They could be watching regular Bluey, and somehow they're gonna get suggested Sprunky.
Yeah, and I'm like, who do we have to write? Who do we have to call to petition this?
And it's just like, we know how YouTube works as far as like uploading stuff. The person who uploaded, you can select that this is not children's content.
Exactly.
And people are not, because they want it to be pushed to children. And these pages will have 10 million subscribers, and they're all kids.
Yep.
They're all kids, and I'm just like, yo, this is ridiculous. Like, what the fuck is going on here?
Because I thought if
some of them are
kids.
Some of them are like, you really can't see it on YouTube Kids. It's on the main YouTube.
Yes.
So like, we had to like block it. Like, I had to block YouTube from Safari. Like, everything. Even that, Apple's parental controls suck. Like, why do I have to set up a screen time lock in order to set up parental controls? Like, Apple, this is stupid. If I put in a block for this website, I mean anything youtube.com/anything, I don't want it to come up. And it doesn't work. I'm like, yo, this shit is asinine. It's really fucking ridiculous. It just irritates the fuck out of me. Because you literally have to be so fucking vigilant, watch everything that they do, watch everything that's on the screen. And I'm here to tell you right now, if you're a parent watching this with a small child, Sprunky is not for kids.
No.
This is
when they start talking about Sprunky,
they make them like evil looking, like over sexualize them. Like, why is a Bluey character have big ass titties? What the fuck are we doing? Who drew this? And that be the thing. They be in bed together. They be insinuating as if they're having sex. They be doing all kinds of shit.
Oh my God, I never even seen all that. The only thing I seen was the monster stuff. I didn't even get that deep.
It gets worse. And like I said, there's so many pages of it. So there'll be like, she'll probably see one that may be like the scary ones. But there's another another person's page. They all having sex on their page. There's another page. There's just, Sprunky is not for kids at all. And I swear it's like they be addicted to it. Like they can't stop. I feel like an old person is like, it's the phone, it's the screen. Like we gotta find something different. Like it's not for kids. It's really, really not. Or companies should do a better job of parental controls. But then again, they don't fucking care because they need the views on their platform.
Yeah, they getting the money.
So it's like, I feel like that's why it really doesn't exist, because they need people to watch the platform. And I feel like a lot of people who are subscribed to like YouTube and things like that are kids.
Yeah, for sure. I agree.
And really, because there's no longer a middle ground.
I'm still on that Sprunky thing.
Yeah.
That is
when
crazy.
I tell you, we seen it's like, what the fuck? Hell no. Hell to the no. It's not for the kids.
Clearly.
Yeah, I need kids programs to come back immediately.
But you know what? So maybe we just have to do more research and seeing, because I know PBS Kids is still a thing. Like one of my nieces, like my sister-in-law, her kids are not allowed to watch any form of YouTube, not even YouTube Kids. And they watch PBS Kids and like Netflix, like Netflix Kids. And so when I was looking, I'm like, oh, there are some pretty, cool looking Netflix Kids shows. But I mean, I don't know,
we need, it's just like, it's kind of just really needed in multiple stages.
Forms.
It's like you need something for the teenagers. That's not the shit we watching. Like teenagers shouldn't be watching you. You was not a teenage program.
Yeah.
Like that nigga's crazy.
And I feel like them watching that stuff, especially like, Love Island, is what warps their sense of like dating and
relationships and all of these things. It's like this ain't real. This is not reality. And it's just like they're not mature enough to be able to decipher what's real and what's not. What's appropriate behavior and what's not. And that's, I think, a lot of the issue is they're just not mature enough to handle it.
Yeah.
But a lot of times it be marketed towards them.
Because there's a Love Island video game, right?
Yeah, they have like an app, right?
Well, no, I have the app, but I only use the app for voting. Yes, I'll be voting. Because listen, I'm going to do my civic duty. Because if I want to complain, I vote for all of us. Sometimes I even ask you, who you voting for? And I can vote for both of us. But
civic duty.
It is. It's my civic duty. It's a lot easier to vote now than back in the day when I used to be watching Love Island. You had to jump through leaps and bounds and stuff to be able to vote.
But yeah, it's like they need to get off adult programs.
Yeah.
Do shit that's age appropriate. That's for them. Following Jeremiah in the mall is crazy.
Beyond crazy.
Like following him as if, I don't know, it would have been like they was following him like it was Britney Spears in the 90s.
That is insane.
I'm like, yo, where are y'all parents? Why are y'all here on Supervised? And I hate to be that person, but I really think I've gotten to that age now. And I'm like, yeah, when they be like, oh, this city wants to institute a curfew, I'll be like, yes, please, Jesus, put a curfew in. I'm all, where do I sign a petition?
Absolutely.
I'll be like, y'all don't have, what's the senior citizen hours for shopping? Because I want to be able to buy a
early in the morning.
I do not want to be here prime time because it's chaos and fucking buffoonery. And all the incidents you hear happening at the mall, it be kids every time.
Of course.
It'll never be adults. They be fucking teenagers causing havoc. And I just feel like...
I'm just interested to see how things are when we get to that teenage phase. Like if things will kind of revert a little bit or kind of get worse. Or maybe they'll stay the same. I don't know.
When our kids are teenagers? God, I don't know. I'm hoping that I'm hoping that programs will, I guess companies and stuff will kind of go back to realizing that is now an untapped market. And it's a necessary market. Like, I don't know what happened and why TV kind of abandoned like their younger audiences, not just like kids. Cause I think there's enough kids, like children's stuff. There's Miss Rachel. There's enough shit.
There's enough kids stuff. We're talking about teeny bopper and teenagers and adolescent.
Yeah, it's nothing for them.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, what happened to that? Like, what was the cause of just saying, yeah, fuck that. We done with that. We don't make those kinds of programs anymore.
Do you think also maybe the interest, because a lot of kids don't really even watch TV, to be
Because it
honest?
ain't shit to watch. I really feel like it's nothing to watch.
But
It's like
I'm
when Pretty
thinking, I'm
Little
like,
Liars went off.
do they not watch TV because it's nothing to watch, or do they not watch TV because everything is more so like,
well, I think part
the
of
phones
it
and
is,
iPads?
I think part of it is the whole streaming thing, because
Yeah.
like content now, like even as adults, I be having to remember all these different apps that everything comes on now. Nothing comes, like when we had cable, I could see everything that's on TV. There was a TV guide. I could see what was going on, you know, versus now it's like, damn, what comes on this app? What comes on that app? This comes on Peacock. This comes on Paramount. This comes on this.
Yeah.
So it's like if your parents are paying the bill, you have the services that they provide. So there's kind of no like free for all access. The most we had, like, that people didn't have, like some people didn't watch Degrassi because they didn't have Noggin or they didn't have the N
Yeah.
in their cable package, because that was a foreign thing. Like that was what they're in Canada. So it's like, that was the thing. But most people had Disney Channel, Nickelodeon, most cable packages had that.
Cartoon Network.
Yeah, Cartoon Network. So we had those things. You had the CW. You had, like, everybody pretty much had the basic
Stuff. Yeah.
that we could watch.
Okay.
Now, so I think that is maybe an issue with it. That then we need more centralized locations. Sometimes I'd be like, all these damn streaming services, like, can we just go back to cable? Because I be feeling like it's so many different apps, and I can't keep up with it just because there's so many apps. But that was my old nigga rant.
I love it, Uncle Ruckus.
Like, we need decorum. We need
across the board.
We need decorum.
We just need guidance in the land. Speaking of guidance, I need some guidance right now.
Okay.
It comes a point in my makeup routine where I've reverted back. This is a very, like, I haven't done a look like this in a long time. It's not too much, but it's definitely not what I would normally do these days. And something else I would not normally do is wear colored lipstick. I just do nude. So I'm sitting here, I'm like, does this call for a red lip? Like, should I do a red lip?
I don't. So I would say just go with the regular lip.
See?
And here's why. Not because I feel like, well, as I'm putting on new lipstick, but that's just because this is what I had. It was in the drawer. But I feel like when it comes to eyes and lips, like, I feel like red lipstick only looks better with, like, very simplistic eyes. I feel like when you put dramatic, even though it's neutral color, it's still a dramatic eyeshadow, and then a red lip, which is also dramatic on top of it. Now we just entered the drag realm, and I'm like, wait a minute.
But back in the day, it wouldn't matter. I would do something with a glitter cut crease.
Yeah, but would you put a red lip on?
I don't. Yeah, I've done a glitter cut crease with a red lip before. It should go hard to go home.
Okay, well, put your red lip on, man.
I don't know if I want to.
Okay, well, my advice, I'd be like, no, that's just how I do it. Like, red lips, I do it like when the lip is the statement. Everything else is very basic. That used to be my only, like, clean looking makeup.
Yeah, normally when I do a red lip, it's like a smoky eye, like a dark black or dark brown, like smoky eye type of thing.
Yeah, like those traditionally kind of go with red lips, or even like even if you had a little glitter, like a little bronzy kind of eye, looks good with a red lip. But that's just me, because sometimes red just be like, now I hate it because now I feel like a clown. Now I don't feel bonita.
Yeah.
I don't feel bonita, right? And I'd be ready to just like, yeah, scrap this face.
I'm ready to scrap this face with these lashes.
I was first today. Usually you be putting your lashes on, I'm still here doing eyeshadow. But
well,
today,
you know what else? I did my face in a different order than I normally do. I did eyebrows, eyes, then complexion, but then I almost forgot to do the lashes. I think that's what jacked me up a little bit.
True, you didn't follow the same routine.
Is the glue still too wet?
Okay, well, while you do that, I'll tell you about something I'm really excited about. So I am still in the process of trying to do a good job with just delegating tasks. Like things that, yes, I can do them, but really, do I want to dedicate my time to do this? Or could I spend this time doing nothing or just do something else? And doing Harper's hair is one of those things. Like doing her, it's fine. I can braid. I taught myself how to braid, so I can do it. But it's just a very time-consuming thing. And like the texture of her hair, she got that super curly hair that gets frizzy really quickly. So sometimes you put her hair in braids. It was like, yeah, these braids lasted 2 weeks, but now they're frizzy as hell. And it took me 4 hours to do it.
Yeah, it's like, oh
my God. I literally have to dedicate 4 hours to doing her hair every 2 weeks. And I just really don't have time to be doing all that. So I found a new braider. Finding a braider who actually accepts kids was a feat in itself. Found one who also comes to your house. Like, it was an extra feat, but she will travel to you. So I'm trying that out today. I have her hair, I washed it, blow dried it, ready to go. So now I'm interested to see how this goes. I like her work. Fingers crossed that Harper sits and lets her do her hair, because I'm like, girl, you would have this extra $35 to come to my house.
Right, I'll pay the travel fee.
I'll pay the travel fee, so I could sit, even days where like I'm working from home, I could sit, I could do my work, you could be getting your hair done, like all the things can be done at the same time, rather than now I have to stop, finish working, and immediately start doing your hair.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I'm kind of just like interested to see how this goes. And normally it would be like, oh no, I can do that myself, so really do I want to pay someone to do it?
Sometimes,
but I'm like, yeah, I do want to pay somebody to do it, because I need my own space. I need my own time to not do anything or just crowding myself with tasks.
All the things. Yeah.
Yes.
All of the things.
So I'm doing that. I'm trying to, take out like the advice of, ask when you need help and say what you need. I need her hair consistently done, and I need it to last. So I feel like putting actual braids in, and I cannot like put in braiding hair. It makes it look neat. So like this one, at least with her hair, I feel like the braiding hair would stabilize it and help it last longer.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, we gonna see. And I'm like, yeah, you just about to get on the rotation, and this will be a bill, honestly. And I also need to find a kid's stylist, because now she's getting to that point of like, she doesn't have baby hair anymore. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, when I was blow drying her hair, yes, I'm like, no, you need your ends trimmed.
Like, you need the works. Like,
you need
a nice little... Yeah.
Like, I do her hair at home. Like, I use all the sacred products. So her hair is very healthy. It's just now you're getting to the point. It's like, yeah, these ends gotta be snipped. They need to go. They're not like, she doesn't have split ends, but I could definitely tell they're frizzy and they don't get straight. Like when I'm blow drying her hair. So it's like, yeah.
Like the ends, it'll be like that little tangly.
Yeah, it's like they get tangled. So even like when I was blow drying yesterday, trying to pull the brush through, once the ends were dry, it was still like kind of get tangled a little bit. So I couldn't glide the comb all the way through. So I'm like, yeah, it's time. These ends have to go. But people don't do kids' hair. And I'm just like, crazy. So the lady who does my hair, that the salon she's in, next time I go, I'm asking, like, what's the youngest age that you take? Mm-hmm. Because I need her ends trimmed, and I would like for them to be done professionally so that it's done properly. If not, I'm gonna have to get on YouTube and figure out how to do it myself, because nobody wants to. People in hair don't want to work. They don't want to do children. I'm like, what happened to the salons when you would bring your kid with you? Baby, sit in this chair and get your hair done. Like, we was getting perms, all kinds of shit in salons.
They don't want to actually like treat and take care of hair. They just want to style and make the money.
And the thing is, I'm like, if you did kids' hair, moms would pay.
Yeah, they would.
I mean, I'm not giving you $200 to do my child's hair.
And that's the other thing too.
Well, actually, I take that back, because it's just like, if she has the same amount of hair that I have, and and your services for a full works wash, deep condition, trim is $200, I would just pay the $200. Like, that's your fee. You're still doing the same amount of work. So fine, I can pay you the price, but I need you to service children. It's like, it's no way that barbers can cut a 2-year-old's hair, and like hairstylists just be like, I don't do kids. No. I guess maybe because you have to have a license to be in a barbershop, and most people take their kids to the shop. The barbershop still exists.
Yeah. Barbershops. I mean, even a lot of the barbers that have a salon suite, they still have their licenses and all those different.
Maybe we just need to be stricter, because a man is never going to someone who just like taught themselves how to cut hair on YouTube. They're not like, they're not about to allow you to fuck their hairline up. They start out with their hairline here and they come out because you don't know what you're doing. Women, we will go to anybody. Like, it looked like they did a good job. We don't know how the hell this came about, but we're willing to just like risk it all. Men do not. They do not play. Most men have the same barber. My dad had the same barber for like 40 years.
Yeah.
And he only does not have the same barber because he retired.
And I also feel like with us, like me specifically, I will take a chance on a hairstylist because I know that like I can kind of do my hair a little bit. Like it's not like I can't do anything at all. And I
Right.
also know like if you really fuck my shit up that bad to where like I don't want to wear my hair, I know how to do a frontal. I know how to lay a good wig. Like I know how to like get myself together. So for me personally, I think people who are, you know, those women who religiously get their hair done like every month, every 3 weeks, whatever,
Yeah.
they probably don't play as many games as we play because we know that like our hands are gifted enough to be able to look presentable and know how to do what we need to do.
Yeah, I don't let anybody just like play in my natural hair. No.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
this that grows out of my scalp. No, you can't just.
Yeah.
No,
That,
no,
and
no.
that's why I haven't
I want a
gotten
seasoned person. I need you to. There's age minimum before you like.
not even age minimum. Like for
Yes,
me,
it
the
is an
girl.
age minimum. I need to know how long you've been doing hair. Like, did you go to cosmetology school? Yes. Okay.
Right. That's what I'm saying. If you're licensed, then you can do my natural hair. Like the girl that I go to for like
Not
my
even
silk
them.
press and my cuts, it's been the same girl over and over and over and over and over again. Now,
I need you to
other
be
styles
solid
like a
40.
sew-in.
And you started doing hair when you had to do an apprenticeship in the salon. When you started as the wash girl. I need you to have that much experience because if you whip out them scissors and try to give me a blunt cut straight across and that's it, I'm gonna have to politely get up out of that chair and put the paws on you. If you're not sectioning my hair or what they say at a 45-degree angle or holding it out and cutting the hair, I know you don't know what you're doing, and I will respectfully have to get up and whoop your ass because don't play with my actual hair. A
But that's the
wig,
thing. Like a
sew-in,
girl,
I'll risk that
a
before I
young girl
risk
who
you chopping off
works
my hair.
yeah, but a young girl who works in like an old school salon, like the one girl that I go to for my natural hair, like when I cut it like, you know, into the little mushroom thing, whatever, she's young. She's like what, 25, 26, but she's been working in a salon since high school, like with the old folks, the aunties, that type of salon. The only people that go, she's the youngest person that works there, and everybody else is literally grandmama age, like old aunties.
Then she will
Yes.
be okay.
Yes.
Because the second she does something wrong, they're going to check her and be like, no, that's wrong. You don't do that. You don't fuck up somebody's hair. Like nowadays, like you'll go to salons and people won't correct anybody. Like you will see somebody ruining someone's hair and they just be like, I'm focused on my client. Like that whole like teaching environment doesn't exist. So if she has that, then cool.
Yeah.
But most people don't have that. You in a salon suite by yourself and you're saying you do natural hair, I would never book an appointment with you because I need a guiding light. I need somebody who has 20, 30 years of experience watching what you're doing.
And some people, like the one girl who does my sew-ins, she started off at one of the salons, but now she has her own suite. But she's young too. But I haven't been to her for like my natural hair. I know my sister-in-law goes to her for like her natural hair stuff, even like twist outs, roller sets, stuff like that, or like you know those little spiral roll set things, all that stuff. I just ain't never did that. But
I'm going to see how the braiding goes. And then I'm going to work on finding and also learning how to trim hair in case I cannot find anybody. So I can make sure that I'm taking care of her hair. Because it's really just the ends. Everything else, the sacred got it. Be getting her together. But now we got to start introducing the protein treatments. We got to start introducing like real
things.
Hair care. That baby shampoo, we done with that. We cannot use that anymore. We got to use the real deal Holyfield. Like,
you know my child hair. I ain't used that baby shampoo since she was probably like 10 months. I ain't gonna hold you.
Like at a certain point, it just don't work.
Like,
when your hair transition, and this is like, oh, this is like adult hair. This ain't baby doll hair no more. I need the real products. Like, yes, these products are expensive, but if I'm putting it on my hair, I'm putting it on your hair. Yeah. It's just the plight of having a daughter that this shit is expensive. When I do find you a salon, we're taking the products that we use. This is what you put in her hair. Don't put nothing else.
Yeah.
I don't know what all that Nairobi. Don't put that shit in my kid's hair. Don't do it. I actually don't even want to see that shit. I hate that shit.
The foam? You don't like the foam?
I don't use the foam. I don't like the shampoo.
Oh yeah, no. Shampoo and all that stuff. Now the foam, if you have a short
like
cut, like a pixie, you need the foam.
Like a pixie cut, that's cool. That's fine. It's probably the foam that you should use. But all the other things, not sweet pea. Sorry. Certain things, it's just not good. And don't put that in my hair. Don't put it in my kid's hair. So yeah. But anywho, lots of ranting.
For sure.
What I have today. But yeah. 2016 makeup back, and I love it. I feel happier with full
glam.
I feel better. I keep looking at myself in the mirror like, wow, that eyeshadow looks so good.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's colorful, it's different, it's something.
I
But
forgot to grab my lip, but I'll do that later.
Yeah. From here, it looks like you have lipstick on.
Yeah, because I got lip liner on.
Yeah, perfect. But yeah, that's it for Get Rid of Me 70 something.
70 something 3, maybe. I don't know. It'll be here somewhere.
I don't know, child. That's all I have.
All right. Bye.